What is going on, guys and girls? It is Ghost Robo, and we are here with something that just absolutely blew my mind last night, and I had to show it to you. I turned on my PS Vita, loaded up the Japanese PSN store, and found a demo for Wipeout 2048, which releases with the US system in February. It's absolutely insane. If we go here to single player campaign, this is the whole menu. You'll see that there will be tons of tracks in this, but right now we only have one track, and the graphics are absolutely absurd. You're going to find them just insane. Now, the load times are quite long. I don't know if that's just because of the demo or if there'll be a way to better optimize this with the full release, but not even taking that into consideration, the game is ridiculously, it's the best looking, excuse me, the best looking Vita game, and the one that feels the most like, oh my god, I'm playing a PS3 in my hands. It controls beautifully with those thumbsticks. I had a little bit of issue with the Uncharted Golden Abyss controls, aiming with shooting. I kind of went back to the motion sensing based aiming for tweaking and getting really fine-tuned. You use the analog sticks for your main aiming and then tweak it with the motion. But here, I have full control over my vehicle. I feel absolutely ridiculously in control. I feel just like I'm playing, like I said, a PS3 game in my hands, which is absolutely crazy to me. So here's the race. You can see we've got the screen loading in the background, and the graphics are just ridiculous. They are so amazing. I'm hoping that this is focusing in well. Again, my charger is a tilted charger, so it reclines the system kind of strangely. So I'm just hoping that this captures it in the best light possible. I'm trying to find a better way to record this footage. Hopefully it's good enough, though, for right now. As you can see, we're loading up the racers here, and you might be like, okay, that looks pretty good here, just starting off, but wait till we get actually racing. It's absolutely insane. Okay, so here we go. And the music is really great. We have all the power-ups that you can expect from Wipeout. We have missiles, tons of different power-ups. I'm recording and playing, so my hands are kind of in an awkward spot, so I'm not doing the best. Please forgive me. But the most important thing is that you can just see how absolutely absurd this game looks. And I apologize if it's I'm trying to focus the camera so that's crystal clear for you guys, and play at the same time, which is a little bit tricky, but hopefully you get a good sense of just how insane this game looks. You're using the right trigger to boost or to go, and then all your power-ups are mapped to the X button. You can absorb them with circle, and it feels so good. It's only one track, but the track is a really good track. It really kind of, I feel, highlights the PS Vita graphics, and does a really good job. Now, I won this race the first time I played, so please don't again. Don't think I'm terrible. It's just I'm trying. My hands are really strange right now, and I'm trying to refocus the screen so you can see the game as best as possible. If it's not perfect visually, know that this game looks absolutely amazing. Hopefully you can just get a fairly good sense of what it's going to look like when you have it in your hands in February if you do. Now, I already have my PS Vita, so I don't really care so much about the US launch, except for the fact that I really want the US store to go up so that I can start downloading games from the US store, so I actually can read what's going on, because there's some games like Lord of the Apocalypse and what is Army Corps of Hell that I really would like to play, and I just absolutely cannot because I have no idea what the freaking screens say at all. And with a lot of those games, they're so heavily story driven or so heavily menu based that I have no idea what I'm doing or what's going on. I thought there'd be more games that would be English supported from the Japanese launch, and so if there's one thing that I regret, I guess, from importing the system, it's that I did not fully research how many games were going to be full English support, and there really weren't that many. I mean, golf I can figure out because it's golf. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom is easy because it's fighting. Uncharted is full English, but other than that, there really isn't much. Now we're here in second place, doing pretty good. Hopefully you get a sense of just how visually stunning this game really looks, and how again, the first time I played, I was like, oh my god, this is why people were like, the Vita is so incredible, because of games like this, because they look so ridiculously good. We're here in the final lap. I can see in my camera that there's a slight blur on the screen, and it's probably because the game is moving so fast it's having trouble focusing. And again, I'm going to research ways and see if people come up with a better way to actually capture footage from the Vita, if there's any way I can connect it in any fashion to a PC or to a Mac or whatever I need to connect it to, because I do really want to start capturing Vita gameplay once the English versions of games launch. And I'm thinking about bringing back another Uncharted video if you guys are interested in seeing that, because Golden Abyss is really fun. And I would like to show you more later in the game. There's some different environments and things that I begin exploring that are pretty cool. So, definitely leave a like if you want more Vita footage. Again, I'm trying to make it the best I can, so please just bear with me if it is a little bit fuzzy. Hopefully you can just get a general sense, a good sense of how beautiful the system is, how gorgeous the screen is, how great everything looks. I'm back in first place. I think they have the difficulty tuned down a little bit for this demo. Maybe just to make you feel good about the game, but regardless, you gotta feel good about the game, whether you come in 8th place or 1st place, because it's amazing. It feels like handheld PS3, and I definitely will be picking this game up on launch. Now, my only concern is how many people will be playing multiplayer, because I think this would be way more fun against other people, and I don't know that I'm going to know anyone that has a Vita, or who will be getting a Vita, but that's the end of the race, and it's just fantastic. Getting XP, the whole Wipeout shebang, we finish out here, and you saw my reflection. So that's Wipeout 2048 for the Vita. A cool interface menu system, just scrolling around. There'll be tons of tracks, later on. And it's a big map, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Drink some hot chocolate. Hope you enjoyed this look at the PlayStation Vita. I've been getting a lot of questions of, like, is the Vita worth it? Do you think it's a good system to purchase? And I absolutely do. I think it's the best handheld graphically I've ever seen, and gameplay-wise because of the controls. Now, will the games, fully deliver? I don't know 100%, but the phone's ringing, so I gotta go. Thank you very much for watching. Fantastic day. Until next time, we'll see you all later.